I'm so pleased to have Emmanuelle Garinet, the VP of Exploration Africa at TotalEnergies. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. TotalEnergies recently secured new offshore exploration permits in Nigeria. How do these acquisitions align with your broader exploration strategy in the region and on the continent?
Yes, so we have signed PPL 2000 and 2001. These are exploration license in the West Delta Basin of Nigeria. And so we are operator at 80%, and we are with our partner South Atlantic Petroleum. And we're very proud to have captured these new blocks in Nigeria through a round. It has been the first capture since more than a decade. So it's really an achievement, and this really marks a real milestone in our partnership with the country. So in these blocks, we have identified already a well to drill that we are preparing. And this will open hopefully for low cost and low emission development. And this is really the mark of our strategy in Africa, is to look for discoveries that can high grade our portfolio of assets by providing potential developments with low cost and low emissions. So this is in line with our global exploration strategy. And of course, we are aiming at bringing projects that can bring value to the country where we operate.
TotalEnergies was also awarded the Nzombo offshore exploration permit in the Republic of Congo. What strategic advantages does this block offer, and how does its proximity to the Moho facilities add to your exploration plans?
So yes, we've been awarded the Nzombo permit in the Republic of Congo, where we are operator at 50%, alongside our partners TotalEnergies and SNPC. So this block is located 100 kilometers off the coast of Pointe Noire, and it's also 20 kilometers to the west of our producing facilities of Mo. So this really brings an advantage. On this block, we have already identified prospects that we want to drill. We are getting ready for the drilling this year in November. Then in case of discovery, if it's a material large discovery, it could be developed as a standalone for oil development. Or if it's a smaller discovery, it could be tied back to our existing infrastructure of Mo. And then there are other prospects on this license. This is really a promising license, with many prospects. So in case of success, there will be some follow-up. And I think that this entry really confirms our long-standing partnership with the Republic of Congo, where we have been present since 1968.
South Africa's Western Cape High Court recently set aside environmental authorization for drilling of offshore Block 5, 6, and 7. How does this development impact TotalEnergies' strategy in the region? And what steps are being considered moving forward?
Yeah. So let's talk about our journey in South Africa. We were operator of this block 5, 6, 7 from 2020 to 2024, where we decided to exit the block to refocus our strategy around the northern, the Orange Basin, where we had made the discoveries on the Namibian side. So we really wanted to refocus our strategy around this area. Now on block 5, 6, 7, there was recently this judgment from the court setting aside the drilling permits. Now Shell is now the operator of the block, and they have filed an appeal against this judgment with the Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources. So let's see how it goes. But in parallel, we are progressing our permitting process in the permits that we hold in the north, the deep offshore, the deepwater Orange Basin, the WOB, and the 3B, 4B blocks. And on these ones, we're continuing our permitting process because we strongly believe in the oil and gas development for the country. And this really matters because efficient and responsible development of South Africa oil and gas resources can really unlock significant value, not only economically, but also socially, because these kind of developments can create jobs. They can support local communities, bring wealth to the population, and provide also reliable sources of energy to the people.
How do you see the integration of renewables with traditional exploration activities? And what role does this play in your long-term strategy?
So yeah, let's start with our company strategy. We are focused on two business lines, the oil and gas and integrated power. These are the two pillars. And in both, we are planning for production growth, but also we stay committed to reducing our emissions year after year. So if I take the example of our oil and gas assets, we are implementing CO2 reduction projects in all of our assets. And by integrating renewable energy as source of energy wherever it's possible, especially in new developments. So for example, in Oman, with the Marsa LNG plant, we are building here the world's lowest carbon LNG plant. And it will be fully electrified, and it's powered by a solar park. I can take the example, of course, also of Uganda, where we are solarizing the Tilenga project, and we are partially solarizing also the ECOP pipeline. And then exploration plays a key role in this strategy because we are aiming for new discoveries that will, of course, grow our production, but that will also align with our goal to lower the emissions, because these new discoveries can be developed with developments that will incorporate new sources of energy, renewable sources of energy from the start. So this is how we turn strategy into action, by integrating sustainability into every step of our energy journey.
And just my final question, what key messages do you aim to convey at African Energy Week regarding exploration and production in Africa? And how do you see AEW contributing to the continent's energy future?
Yes, my message is that really Africa is a key pillar of TotalEnergies global operations. So it's not only a strong base to grow oil and gas production, it's also a continent where we are actively investing to grow in all sources of energy, because our vision goes beyond hydrocarbons. We see Africa as a continent of future growth, and we are committed to working closely with the governments and with the communities to support the development, to tackle energy poverty, and to find sustainable solutions to really make a real difference. So I think that events like the Africa Energy Week play a vital role, because they bring together top leaders from all over the continents. They bring industry leaders, and all the people meet to collaborate, to share ideas, and really to drive progress. I think it is a powerful platform for shaping the future of energy in Africa.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you for the invitation. It was my pleasure.